welcome again to another one of Rusty Reactions. I'm Rusty, coming at you with another reaction. Today we're going to do a reaction to a story that sort of pricked my ears up. So I haven't looked deep into it. I've just known the virtual outline of the story, but let's have a look at this. It's a couple, as you can see there in the heading. A couple handcuffed to one another for 123 days splits up immediately after cutting chain. Oh man, my brain hurts when I hear stories about this. What did they think was going to happen? Handcuffing you to someone else for 123 days. Do you think you'd come out of it with a deeper level of respect for one another? Maybe the only people that could do this are identical twins. They did everything together for 123 days, including bathroom breaks and grocery shopping. Now I'm going to go out on a limb here. There's the happy couple there. I'm going to go out on a bit of a limb and just say that they are both control freaks. Look how many ads are on this website. NDTV. Check out all the ads, man. It's Ad City. Alright, so yeah, 123 days. That's a long time to be connected to someone, in especially a way where you got to go with them when they go to the toilet. Ew. It's bad enough just yourself, let alone seeing someone else do it. Till death do us part. That is the vow that couples make to each other. To be by each other's side in sickness and in health, in highs and lows, and now through pandemics and vaccinations. But a Ukrainian couple decided to take these promises a notch higher. They decided to be by each other's side, not only through sickness and in health, but through the morning makeup sessions, bathroom breaks, outfit changes, and grocery shopping. How do you put a jumper on when you're handcuffed to someone? How do you get your arm through the sleeve? Might be a question for another day. All right. But how, you ask? They stayed handcuffed to each other for a record-breaking 123 days. Well, I wouldn't last probably a day handcuffed to anyone. On Valentine's Day earlier this year, 33-year-old online car salesman, well, he works from home. They stayed handcuffed to each other for wait a minute. Yeah, online car salesman Alexander Sasha, we'll call him Sasha, and 29-year-old beautician Vika. Beautician. I suppose you could work from home being a beautician, couldn't you? Your customers can visit you at your home. Both from Ukraine made news, but blah blah blah, chaining themselves together, help fix the problem of their recurrent breakups. So they're a couple that was breaking up all the time, and they thought the best way to solve it is to handcuff themselves together. Let me give you a big tip. If you're breaking up with someone constantly, handcuffing yourself to that person probably won't work. Even if you're a dedicated couple with each other, handcuffing yourself together to make your relationship stronger probably won't work. Probably. Put myself out there with that one. On June 17th, 2021, they had the chain links cut. That's when was that? That was a couple of days ago. Cut from their wrist, and they decided to part ways, breaking up after a long 123 days. Surprise! Surprise! So they were breaking up with each other beforehand. They decided to handcuff themselves together, lasting 123 days, just to break up again. It seems like the more generations we get into the 2000s, the dumber everyone's getting. But you can't put everyone in the same basket, can you? So they broke up after a long 123 days of staying chained to one another and being by each other's side at every moment and every day. Giant chain cutters at the Unity Monument in the... Oh, right, there's some sort of monument here that they were getting their handcuffs cut. There we go there. I can't read Ukrainian, so take that as you will. All right, there's probably not a lot more I can read here that's going to give this story any more any more sort of significant weight or more information to take from it. But they had it cut, and there they are, the happy couple. Look at them. Smiling, she's smiling, he's smiling. They're thinking, great. It's done. They made a big moment out of it, didn't they? They had cameras there and all sorts. According to the Mirror, what was her name? Victoria shouted, "Hooray!" after the chains were cut, adding that she is finally free. What do you think's going to happen? You were breaking up with each other beforehand. How did you think this was going to benefit your relationship? Move on. Some people find it hard just to move on. There's greener pastures out there in different paddocks for both men and women. So what's my reaction to this? Suffer in your jocks. Yeah, they've got to really take... This is a good lesson for anyone out there who's in a relationship that's not working. Don't chain yourself to that person. And she yelled, "Finally free." I reckon it's hilarious. Good on them. They finally realised that after 123 days and numerous breakups that it's probably just not going to work. And I take it that if you're in a relationship that you're breaking up all the time, going to the toilet with them probably isn't going to help. But you would probably find that there'll be a lot of chores that you can do that would maximise your productivity with an extra two hands. So a lot of dishes would have got done, a lot of clothes would have got washed, a lot of vacuuming could have got done by having two extra hands on standby for that. But other than that, everything else is ridiculous. To think that you can better your relationship and make it stronger by chaining yourself to that person. So good on them. They're free. I bet you they're probably thinking now that, geez, now I don't ever have to look at that person ever again, and they'll be happy for that experience. But they probably should have known that before they ended up chaining themselves together. But they lasted 123 days, which is surprisingly pretty goddamn good. Pretty goddamn good to get to 123 days. And like I said, I wouldn't last. If I was breaking up with someone I didn't like them, chaining myself to them wouldn't work, and I wouldn't be able to last a day. So, kudos to them for lasting 103 days, but the moronic actions of these two couples will forever be in the history books on the interweb. So that's my reaction to that. I hope you enjoyed it. What do you think about that? Leave a comment down below what I should do a reaction to next, and maybe that might be my next video. So until that moment in time, everyone take care. Bye.